Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. Today we're going to play with these little Tim Holtz ideology flashcards, and I have had these for an eternity and I forget about them and I never use them, and I found them, so we're using them. I saw this cute thing on Pinterest and it was by Preppy Crafty Girl, so thank you Preppy Crafty Girl. For a cute idea, so I will show you in just a minute. But I also want to say that we have coming up hashtag Xmas 1933 is the collaboration between Carol Laws, Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals, and Nancy Pitter at Nancy Pitter on YouTube, and myself. We're all going to make a journal using my Christmas 1933 digital download kit. So anybody else that wants to join in, if you make ephemera, if you make a journal, if you just make a journal page, whatever, and you post on Instagram, or if you do YouTube videos, you're also welcome to join in. Just make sure you use the hashtag Xmas 1933. That is thank you to my wonderful friend Carol. She keeps me on track and watches out for me because I forget stuff like that. So that's what we're going to use, and I thank you, Carol. You're the best. Yeah, I think it'll be fun to have all four of us and anybody else who wants to play along. It's just fun, you know, just have fun with it. Make whatever you want. I would love to see pictures on Instagram or whatever. So that is that. So the first thing we're going to do, I forgot to get out my crocodile. I'm going to take the old crocodile. Actually, what I want to do first is kind of just dress this a little bit, because it's a little shiny new looking for me. I need like an old paper. I'll just use one of these because I have a million of them. A million. I just want to, you know, rough it up a little bit. And this is the sanding disc on this. But you can use regular sanding paper. You don't have to use these. It's just they're kind of handy with the handle. That's another thing I forget I have all the time. So I have used regular old sandpaper for ages and it works just fine. But these are kind of handy. I do have to admit. Empty it in my little garbage can. And then I'll also ink it a bit using a walnut stain. I got a new one, so hopefully it'll show up a little bit better. I hope you're all well. I am doing fantastic. It's a beautiful day. Fall day here in Idaho. So yeah, I went for a walk this morning. I went and ran errands. Had to go to Costco, which is always an adventure. Because people... if you know me, you know I am an introvert and I struggle being around a lot of people. It's a real whew for me. All right, so then we're going to punch some holes, and I may kind of hit the word a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it because I want to make sure it's not too close to the edge, because that's not going to do anybody any good. And then these should be fairly quick, I would imagine. But who knows? And then I am going to put these eyelets in because, and I don't know if I don't think these are the best ones I have, but they were a good color. So we're just going to see what happens here. If you buy cheap, this is my warning to you. If you buy cheap eyelets, they don't crush great. Like they end up looking like fooey on the back. So just know sometimes it's better to spend a little more. These ones didn't do too bad. That one's not great. Yeah, these were my cheapy ones. It's better to just spend a tiny bit more and get a better product. That's the other thing they do. They bend. All right, well, it worked. It's on there. It's good. Then you just take bits of fabric, which I have a whole bunch, and you put them on. I don't know if I think I want rusty ones for this. Yeah, so that's just my little warning, because I've done it, obviously, bought the cheap ones thinking, oh yeah, I get a whole bunch for cheap, and then regret it, because It's not that big of a deal. Like, this will get glued onto a journal page, but if you are doing something where people will see the backs, then it's not great. So yeah. Then you just take pieces of whatever. This is really kind of cool. This I put turmeric and cinnamon on. That is, it looks like saffron or something. It's a crazy color. But anyway, that's kind of neat. It smells good too. I was attempting to get kind of a faux rusty color because I used the Tim Holtz Rusty Hinge, and I'm going to be honest, Timmy, I'm not super in love with that one, only because I do like it, but it needs to be darker. Like, see how dark rust those get? And I know it's different when you're just making an ink. I understand. But it's just not exactly what I want. So, yeah. That's just my take. I mean, I love all his ink. That one I feel like is more orange because I tried to dye another piece of fabric. Let me see if I can find it. Probably can't find it because I just threw it in this pile over here of fabric. I was playing with fabric for, what did we do this week? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember. Oh, the pumpkins, the toilet paper pumpkins. And so I just threw it into this pile. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Anyway, it just looks more orange than rusty. That's all I'm saying. Just with like a little more, I guess, darkness to it. Especially if you get it wet at all, and then it gets very orange. I need to say hugs and blessings. I'm just babbling, you guys. I'm sorry. I need to say hugs and blessings to Annette, Pat, and Patriot Meme 2645. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your kind comments. I really appreciate all of you so much. And I thank you for watching. Welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you who have been with me for a short time or a long time. I really love getting comments. I do answer my comments. So I would love it if you commented or, like, subscribe, all those things. Any activity on the channel helps the channel to grow because then YouTube pushes it out in the algorithm. So I'm sure you can tell what we're going to do. We're going to hang bits of fabric off of these little spots, those little eyelets. And so you kind of just want to tear your fabric whatever size you want. You just want to maybe be able to see all the different kinds or whatever, Yeah, those pumpkins were fun. They were kind of silly, turned out a little silly, but they're just fun. And the awesome part is, if at the end of the season, you're like, I don't want to pack these away, you could just take them apart. You might have some glue spots on the fabric, but if you're going to use them for journals or whatever, you can just cut those bits off. And have something else. Oh, I know, this is a 9. I kind of wanted to put one of these on. I'll cut it just a little bit more. And I think I'll punch a hole in this because it's very thick. It's from an old tape measure, and it's very, oh no, I don't know what else to say. Just very robust. And then you just string them on there. These may not go through well. Somebody was saying put wax on them. I had forgotten about that. And I mentioned my dad used to put wax on our snow shovel. That works fabulous. I do that every so often because you get fighting with that ice and then it's stuck to the shovel, and yeah, that is not fun. But I had forgotten about doing it on the pins. So thank you. I didn't, of course, get any wax out, but anyway, you can do that. There's that. And then, oh, I know, I was going to put some of these, maybe a number, one of these numbers, just stamped on kind of creamy colored fabric. But yeah, this, I mean, doesn't get any easier than this, but these are really kind of cute. It's always fun to have just something different that you haven't done before, maybe. Wish I would have seen this before I did the something new to you on for the 50 stack challenge. Although I did love doing the paint chips. Those are just always a good time. But, you know, this is actually really, truly something new to me. I've never made these. But that's okay, because we're doing it today. Gave us something to do. I was hitting a wall. I'm kind of hitting a wall with the Somerset Studio magazine for tomorrow. I know it'll get better once I get the new magazine. I just don't know what else I really want to make out of that particular one I have right now. So, yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with that. I know there's other stuff in there I haven't made, but you know how sometimes it just doesn't strike you? Like you're like, yeah, it's okay. No shade. Those are awesome projects. I don't mean that. I just mean it's not like striking me in particular. Everybody worked hard on those projects. So I totally love that magazine. Okay. So there's one for autumn, but you know, you don't have to, like I'm going to do some Christmas ones now, and I don't have the word Christmas or anything like that. It doesn't matter. You can use anything. And I think Tracy Fox might have some of these too. I don't know, but I know you can get them on Etsy too, not just Tim Holtz. So, but isn't that fun? You put it on the top of a page and it hangs down. And then if you wanted to, you could just do one and it could kind of hang out the side of your journal page. But they're not very thick. The thickest part is the pen, of course. But that's fun. So then I thought, and we'll do this, and then we'll do another one of the flashcards. They would be cool on these Tim Holtz pictures too. I thought that would be very fun. Let me see if I can find my corner rounder in my mess of fabric. So these photo booth things, which I absolutely love. Yeah, these I think will be cute like that. I'm actually going to do that sanding. Sorry, I keep slamming down the scissors. You guys are probably like, I'm deaf. Just mess them up good. But you could just do the flashcards if you're not into the pictures or whatever. Use what you want to use. I'm just throwing out another idea. Throwing it out there. I'm using the bigger hole. I don't know what size it is. Don't ask me. Whatever works with your eyelets, that's what you should use. I don't like it when stuff gets stuck in those. Okay, I think I'll use red. These ones are good. These are old vintage eyelets that were my mom's. My sister had a pack and gave them to me. They work fabulous. I need a million more. See, they crunch nicely. All right, then we're going to put some sort of Christmassy stuff. I have these trees, and I want to put one of those. We'll put other stuff behind. I have other fabric here. This is a messed up piece of ribbon. Probably was around a package at some point, but we're going to... Because I save all that, you know, in one of those. Kids are always like, you want the ribbon, Mom? Or the whatever packaging. Yes, no. But see, that's why I save it, because that's cute. Okay, what do we want to put on the other side? I like this. This kind of goes with what she's wearing, I feel like. I'm just feeling it, that that's what she's got going on. It looks like there's a palm tree in back, so not very Christmassy, but we're going to pretend, okay? She looks bundled up, so that's why I chose that picture. why I chose it. I think this is too brightish for that. Got a piece of this. This isn't Christmas fabric, but it doesn't matter. If you have some things that are just maybe in sort of those colors or any colorway you want, because a lot of people use different colorways at Christmas time, pinks or what have you. I think I'll put that one on the diagonal again. What else do I want with that side? Got my piece of paper. A piece of this might be fun. Which side do I want it on? I don't want to cover up the tree and stuff, you know what I mean? It might be cute to like put it down on the bottom. That would be cute. I feel like I need a little something green. Did I not grab any green? Well, we're going to use this. This is something else, but it will work fine. It's all about the layering, of course, as you've heard me say before. So I'm just going to put this here. And I think for these, I'm going to use the PVA glue to put that on there. I probably should have plugged in my glue gun, but I wasn't thinking about this at the moment until I looked at that. Oh, now you're going to be clogged. The glue, people, the glue. I know we all have these struggles. I was just watching Nancy yesterday, my friend Nancy Pitter, and she was having a struggle bus for a minute with her glues. It's like, yes, they are so aggravating. I'm not going to worry about that little piece sticking up. It's just happened because I cut it. And I don't think there's any fixing that. Okay. Now we need, I'll use these pens for this. I don't have red ones and stuff like that, so. But the rest would work again if you have rusty ones, or these are like that gunmetal type color. You can put as many things as you want on them. Oh, I think I want a number again. I'll fix it just a minute. You can't really see that, huh? Oh, I know what I'm going to put on there. Duh, it was right here. These little stars. Those would be cute. This fabric was gifted to me, so thank you to whoever sent it. I think it was Karen, but it gets all, oh, yeah, I'm probably going to have to turn on my glue gun. That's the problem when I get, like, some things I can keep track of who gave them to me because you can put them in certain places or whatever and remember. But things like pieces of fabric are hard to keep track of because they kind of end up just in the mix, if you know what I'm saying. I do try, though. I think I want this 25. And I'll poke holes in it just like I did the last ones. And then I can save those for something else. And yeah, you're not going to see them both at the same time, but I'm not going to stress about it. if I go, I'll just do the same corner. I should have done it the opposite of that, but it's okay. Just have to mess with it to see that it's 25, right? And we got to take all this off so that it can go on. Yeah, these are fun. So thank you to, what did I say? Penny Crafty Girl? Was that it? Preppy Crafty Girl. Preppy Crafty Girl. Those are cute. She just had those ones, but you know, I got the idea for this from that, so it was awesome. That's a good one. Let's do a winter. And I'll probably end up doing that Christmassy too, because that's what I have out. But you could obviously do it all white and blues and stuff like that for a winter journal. I'm going to leave some of the white on there because that kind of looks cool with the wintry. You know what? I should check. Do I have... I know I do somewhere. White. Little violets. Maybe we'll use silvery. Do I have silver ones? Not many, but there's one. Sorry, I didn't think that through. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, so what are we going to put on this one? Let's see. I want to see. I have these. Those would be cute. Sorry, I had to get my little bucket here. Why is there a piece of whatever in there? You might be able to get it a little bit looking like winter. We can cut some of that blue off. Got some other lace. I had some other blue scraps in here. Oh, see, that would work. I was going to do Christmas on that, but you see where I go. You see what happens. It just snowballs out of control once I get it in my brain. It's just denim. Denim. This thing needs to be cleaned out and gone through like everything in my whole entire craft room. Such a mess. Oh, there's some polka dots. I like polka dots. Those look like snow. Let's see. Ooh, that's good right there. This is like rayon type stuff. This is from Linda. When she cut her rug apart. Thank you, Linda. This would work too. Fun. Old, rusty, dusty, or just dusty. What do you call this stuff? Doily. I don't want a huge, gigantic piece of it. I do like these little flowers though. I kind of don't like all this. I mean, I like it. I just don't want that much on there, if you see what I'm saying. Doesn't need to be that long. Winter? I don't want winter. I know, that's all I say. You guys are like, yeah, we know. It's just not my, it's not my jam, okay? It's just not. We know, you say it every day. Yes, I know. I am bad like that. And Nancy's so cute, and she's like, I'm so excited. I'm getting excited for Christmas. And I'm over here like, I don't want to. Oh my gosh. I think she's an optimist and I'm a pessimist. What do you guys think? Oh, this way. I always get this all confused when I do this. Oopsie, I kind of got a little heavy-handed with that. Almost put it right through the whole card. Okay. So how do we want to do this? I think I'm going to put these first. And then I don't know if I want to use like the same ones. Oh, yeah, let's do this. This one here, this one over here. I wasn't going to worry about whether it was winter or Christmas, but then I had a thought I could use it. I think I'll put that one like that. With some of my winter kits, if I do a winter journal, so I guess I will do that. And then what else do I have? I had something else I was thinking. Where did I put those? Oh no, I put the numbers somewhere and now I don't know where they are. Y'all, I am the biggest calamity around. Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's just one piece. I don't know where the rest of it is. Well, I guess we're going to use one of these, and then we'll use one of these. I kind of like all those crazy strings hanging off of that. Don't want that one on that side. And then this. It's very similar to that, but I'm going with it. Which side? See, you could just sit down and make a slew of these. And that would be fun, right? This one should be hopefully sharper than the rusted ones. You could add buttons if you wanted to. I don't tend to use a ton of buttons simply because they are very thick. So I don't use a lot of buttons, but if you like to use buttons, you could definitely use buttons. And it would be grand. Or any little tidbits of fabric that you have, like that one I used, the Christmas tree trim. And I need to check that, by the way, because I do have my glue gun plugged in now. Yeah, that didn't stick at all. Did this turn on? I hope. We're going to use these so we don't burn ourselves, hopefully. Because I'm very, very, very good at that. Seems every time I use a hot glue gun, I burn myself. And you'd think you'd learn after doing this stuff for like, you know, 30 years or something, but apparently not. I don't like it when there's glue strings and stuff. That's why I don't use glue guns very often, but for some things, there's just no options. It just won't stick. If I had Fabri-Tac, it would have stuck, but I don't, so there you go. All right, y'all. I think that's where we're going to stop today. I think you totally get it. But we have autumn. Aren't those super fun? I mean, you could hang all kinds of randomness off of there. If you had some little silk leaves or something like that. But the coolest part is get your bin of just junk, you know, these itty bitty pieces of fabric and stuff, and make yourself some fun little clusters. Stamped stuff. You could stamp other things too to hang off of those. Just whatever. You saw me. I dug these right out of my little scrappy bin. And then a fun little Christmas one. This one's going in my Xmas 1933 journal. I don't want that to stick. Yeah. So then you can see the stars and all of that. Super fun. I like those. I hope you guys make some because they're super easy, super fun. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I love you guys. Bye.